Hola, my sexy compadres y mamacitas. My name is Peter, and bienvenidos to my video. This is my unscripted rant series. The reason why I do these rants unscripted is because I feel it's a little bit more natural. If I'm having a conversation with one of my friends, I'm not going to be like, oh wait, pause, I got to write down a paragraph and then find the details to talk about it. No, I just want to have a simple conversation. It's like me and you compadres y mamacitas. We're going to a little coffee shop. We're having some Brewsters coffee, you know. It's hot as hell, and I just burnt my tongue. But yeah, we're sitting down having a cup of coffee, and we're just discussing something. And this time we're going to be talking about the top 10 things we want in Animal Crossing Wii U. I gotta give credit to I Am Tejum. I don't know if it goes like this, but he's the one who told me about Straw Poll and made it a lot easier to vote to see what you guys wanted to see next. So, without further ado, let's talk about the top 10 things I want to see in Animal Crossing Wii U. Now, we know the Animal Crossing Wii U game is not coming out first. Animal Crossing Home Designer is going to be coming out. And you guys can already tell I love Animal Crossing. The majority of my channel is dedicated to Animal Crossing, so I have a huge love for the game series, and I would want to see certain things in the game. But Home Designer is going to be the stepping stone for the Wii U game, and the first thing I really want to see in the next Animal Crossing game is skin color. Now, this is going to be a tricky subject because I don't think Rover is going to come up to you on the train and be like, are you white or black? Because that's going to be a whole big debate on Tumblr, and that's what we don't need. But what I think they should do is set a me, and your me should be your character. Instead of having like the makeup stuff they had in Shampoodle, basically you set that me as like a passport or something, and it chooses that skin tone for your character. The face design, the eyes, and all that stuff can still be the questions Rover asks you, or Kappa, depending on which version of the game or whatever, who's ever going to ask you the questions. But it would be a lot easier to have that out of the way, and then all you just do is the questions and you get the face generated. But the skin color can be decided by your me, and I think that's a great way of going around it. The next big thing is what I want to see is, Next big thing I want to see is bring back public work projects. They were a great addition to Animal Crossing New Leaf. I absolutely love them. But I want to see more. I want to see bigger public work projects. I want to see Nintendo items, maybe flagpoles, maybe the blocks from Zelda 1, you know, the inside the temple. You don't push them around, but you can design them around them, have like those blocks, and it'd be really cool. Other Nintendo stuff, maybe you have an R-Wing somewhere in your town or something like that. It would be really cool to put some more Nintendo-based themed items in the game. And talking about Home Designer, you saw how they move the things around. It's kind of like on a grid and then they plop it down. That would be a great way to use the Wii U remote. Hold on, let me go run and grab it real quick. Alright. So, yeah, Wii U pad. You have the grid like this. And basically they can make it like blueprints, you know? So you drag it and it has your grid section, you drag it and you plop it down where you want your public work project, so you don't have fights all the time with Isabelle trying to plop down the certain project where you want to plop it down, and then you end up using the RAM editor to actually put it in the coordinates you actually want. It'd be really cool to use the interface of the Wii U, because I want to see more games use this. I mean, this is the reason why Nintendo wanted it. They wanted to be different. So put Animal Crossing and let them use this so we can actually see like a blueprint or a grid area where we can plop down these projects a lot easier. They can also use that for furniture and flowers and stuff. Like you have a flower bed, or if you want to place a flower, because right now when you drop stuff, it's on a 3x3 grid and it goes around you in a certain way. But if they open it up, maybe you can draw a line of all the flowers you want to put down, or all your paths you want to put down. It'd be a lot easier to do. Now this one I know is never going to come back because of the Virtual Console, but it's my hope. Bring back NES emulations. The reason why I love the Animal Crossing series so much is because I have a lot of fond memories with my mother. Yes, I'm a mama's boy. I don't care what you think, but I'm a mama's boy, and me and my mom have a lot of memories with Animal Crossing, especially playing Punch-Out in Animal Crossing, especially playing a bunch of the old emulated ROMs, not ROMs, but the emulated S games when you got the certain Nintendo code, or if you used Action Replay. It was a great way to play it, and maybe one or two games, maybe a certain Game Boy game or something like that. It would be really cool. Or even demos. They did demos before. I wouldn't mind seeing demos back again. I think it's a great way, but I would love to see it somehow you can get a free game inside Animal Crossing. I think it would be really cool, especially how they're going to bring back the NFC cards, but we're going to get to that. Now, this is the next big thing. Being able to go to random towns. We have Club Tourimer, and I think that was a big test, that you can go to random islands and meet random people. There should be an option that you get on, and you go somewhere random. Someone who has their town gates open, waiting for anyone. You don't have to be friends with them. You can just go to their town randomly. And I think I want to read this, and I know I'm being a hypocrite, but I didn't want to memorize this. But apparently on Did You Know Gaming, I don't know how credible source this is, but They said, so you can still see me and it doesn't look like I'm leaving, but when making Animal Crossing City Folk, Nintendo explored using Wii Connect 24 so players could visit a friend's tent even if the friend was not playing. The player could leave letters or gifts, and they planned to do this, but the ideas were scrapped. And I can see this actually being for the Wii U game, because it's comparing a Wii to a Wii U. It's a lot more different hardware, and it'd be really cool to visit, even if your friends are offline, but anyone, if they have their gates open. Maybe they could implement a thing called Town Lock that if you don't want other people to chop down your trees or dig up your flowers, they can have a special thing, like if you try to put a shovel over a flower bed, a message will pop up and be like, you shouldn't dig up other people's flowers, or chopping down a tree, it's not nice to cut down trees, or something like that. Kind of like a town lock system to prevent random people going to their towns and messing things up. Or they can treat it as a dream world thing that if there's any edits to the town, once the dream world ends or once it does, it doesn't appear. But I think the dream world and certain things like Club Tortimer were all tests, designs that they're going to be making new things, because a lot of things inside games are test markets, especially Animal Crossing Wii U Plaza. That was a whole test market to see how many people had Wii U's at the current time, and to see how many people wanted to download an Animal Crossing, this kind of game, even though it wasn't a game, but an Animal Crossing title for the Wii U. Next big thing. It's a dog barks. Next big thing. I want to see more multiplayer. Instead of 4 characters in your town, maybe 6. Maybe use the... Where is it? It still has my captured squash, whatever name. But maybe be able to use this as a controller. They used it for Smash Brothers. I can see this being used as a controller. It'd be a lot easier. Someone can... I mean, it can emulate not an HD version, but a lower grade version on the screen. And they can run around and play on this town, and it's a great way. Or maybe someone else could... use the gamepad, 2 players at the same time. One player runs around on the gamepad and the other person runs around on the screen. That would be actually an interesting way to have 2 players at the same time playing the game. So maybe one person can be digging up fossils and fishing, and the other person can be doing moving stuff around their house or doing things. It would be actually great to bond, because me and my girlfriend love Animal Crossing. It would be a great way to play the game at the same time and not be in 2 different towns. Next big thing I want to see back, and it's really, really big, and I'm happy they brought it back in New Leaf. Jobs. I would like to see more jobs. Great, we worked at Brewsters Cafe. I love that minigame. Why can't we work for Nook again? Wouldn't that be so cool to work at Nooks again? Going around, giving furniture, selling certain things, items, giving like little quests and you get paid or something like that. That would be a great way to earn money inside the game. It would be a great way to just relax and unwind and have some fun. Yeah, I know people escape their workplace to go into Animal Crossing, but who doesn't want to work for Nooks, or who doesn't want to work for Brewsters? Maybe you can work as a postman. That would be actually a cool job. You know, you help Pete out a little bit. You go there and deliver some mail at certain times. Say if you're a night owl and you like to play the game at late, you know, you can work at this job. As a postman, you can go to different houses and you can give people their letters, and at the end of the day, you can get like certain rewards. So there's a postman reward system. Maybe work at the Sables. Maybe there can be a sewing mini game, something like that. It would be really, really cool to bring back jobs in Animal Crossing. It's like, oh god, I feel like, bring back jobs. But that's not what I mean. But just have a little bit more fun, a little bit more mini games in a way. And especially, I would love to work back at Nooks, because that's one of the greatest memories I've had. Especially having the work uniform, and I thought it was really cool, especially getting a work uniform in the Brewsters mini game. These schmucks, these things. The rest of my amiibos I've been playing Hyrule Warriors, so I've been using them, but I want to see better amiibo support. Happy Home Designer. Those cards. What I think is going to happen is the cards are going to be blind bags. Okay? I'm going to post on the screen here as a scroll. These are what the e-reader cards used to be like. You used to swipe them in your e-reader, and then you can get certain things like the Samus suit, or certain other gifts. And I think that's what they're going to do with the NFC cards, especially for the Wii U game. Homie Happy Designer is going to be certain characters and stuff, but they're going to be blind bags. It's going to be exactly like Pokemon cards. You're not going to know what's going to be inside the package, and there's like 333 villagers and it's a bunch of NPCs. That's how it's going to go. I would like to see the villager be reprinted, because I still haven't got my hands on a villager amiibo, and I'm loving Animal Crossing, and I'm not paying $90 to some guy living in his mother's basement who was like, oh, let me scalp these amiibos. That's not what I'm going to do. But I would love to see amiibo support. Maybe bring look. They have the Nandroids of Isabelle. They can make this clearly into an amiibo, and I would love to see something like that. But yeah, amiibo support. Maybe if you bring in the Marth amiibo, it unlocks Fire Emblem furniture, or Zelda amiibo, Zelda furniture. Same thing with Starbucks. It would be really cool to have something like that. I know people don't like locked content inside games, but I think it's a great way. I'm personally not a biggest fan, especially what they're doing with Splatoon, but it's Nintendo. It's whatever the hell the company's gonna do. Your mind is not gonna change it. If that's the way, then DLC would have been gone a long time ago. But that's how things are going. That's how Nintendo wants to make money, and I think that would be a great way. I mean, it's not necessary to unlock that furniture. It's just extra stuff, like the fortune cookies. It's not necessary to unlock all those fortune cookie furniture sets and stuff. But if you want to scan in a certain amiibo or scan in a certain card, you get that certain set, and I think that's going to be a great way. Talking about the NFC cards, roommates. I would love to see a guest house inside your house, your final expansion. So basically, you open it up, it's kind of like a museum room in a way. It's going to be blank. You can't put furniture down there. But say if you had a card of Lily, or you had a card of Jeremiah. I love frog villagers. They're my favorite villagers. So say if you had a card, you scan it in, and then you get to have the option that they can move in with you. And maybe they can pay rent, certain on their personalities. Maybe lazy villagers pay less rent than snooty villagers, or something like that. But they can room in. You can have a chance to talk to them all the time. You can do activities with them. You can walk in their room. They could be sleeping some days. You can throw water on them, throw a party. I don't know what to tell you, but roommates would be really cool. I know a lot of people want it, and there's I'm not gonna be making fun of people, but like, people want to marry other villagers. I've gotten PMs and PMs and PMs. They're like, oh, dude, tidbits and tips on how to marry a villager. It's like, oh, this is not Harvest Moon. It's Animal Crossing. But it would be really cool. I love inviting other villagers over to my house and be like, yeah, this is my gorgeous room set. They got all the gorgeous room furniture in there. Hey, look at that. All the real paintings too. Yeah, I know Reed tries to trick me, but I know how to get around Reed. It'd be cool to actually invite a villager to permanently stay with you for a while. And maybe they can bring back passive NPCs. We have that gnome guy from the original Animal Crossing game when you got a beautiful town. He's not in the game anymore, but it would be cool to have that card anyway and scan him in and he can move in with you. Or maybe Isabelle. I don't know if they're going to bring back a mayor role, and maybe Isabelle can be just a regular NPC or something like that, and you scan her in, and Isabelle can be moving from New Leaf into a Wii U, and you can have her as a roommate. I think it would be pretty cool. I already talked about this. I think I went through all 10 already. Jeez. Path tools would be really cool. Paths are a big thing in Animal Crossing. That's how people make their towns. I would love to see it to be easier to draw paths. If you have a blueprint system, you have certain paths and you can go like this, and then maybe it'll take a day. So maybe Nooks has this home designer, and he says maybe a town designer, or maybe the town garden can be back. And they say, all right, this is the town blueprint. This is the trees and stuff. Like, you know how the RAM editor looks in Animal Crossing. How I showed you what the RAM editor looks like? They can have something like that as blueprints. And you draw paths out, and you select certain patterns, and it'll be easier to put them down. And maybe you can save those patterns inside the blueprint section, so you can have your 6 spots open for certain clothing items you want, or certain different wallpapers or stuff you want in your house, instead of just having your whole personal designs as paths. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically everything I want to see in Animal Crossing Wii U. And I know you guys have opinions too, so please guys, don't be afraid to comment and tell me what you would like to see. Would you like to see, I don't know, can't think of anything else I already talked about. Maybe more tools. Maybe you'd like to see a pickaxe tool or something like that. Maybe you would like to see certain different items. I don't know. Maybe you would like to see a new feature. Just tell me about it and post in the description. If you liked what you saw, like, and like I said always, my compadres and mamacitas, thank you for watching these videos. Every video I have is, money is made. That money is automatically donated to Alzheimer's research. I keep none of the funds. Everything I do for charity. So by watching these videos, by hearing me spiel a whole, I don't know how long it's been going, but watching me spiel, you have to help me raise money for charity. I will be doing a full, and I know I say this all the time, but I promise you I'm going to be working with Nintendo, trying to see that they don't take down my walkthroughs and Let's Plays. I will be doing a whole big thing of Animal Crossing, Happy Home Designer. I'm going to be doing unboxing of cards. I'm going to be making fall, or whenever it comes out. I think it's coming out Q4 in North America and Q3 in Japan. So I don't have a Japanese 3DS, and it's too expensive to get modified into a capture card. I don't have the money as we speak, but I would be doing the English game, and I'll be doing all the tidbits and all the tips and all the cards and everything you need to know how to do those games. Maybe a walkthrough of it. but I'll be having fun with Animal Crossing. So the Animal Crossing Senpai will be back in fall. And Animal Crossing Marathon is going to be still going. We have about 3 more videos left. We have the top 10, 15 most loved villagers of mine, villagers and characters. We have the top 10 hated, or at least like ones I like the least, villagers / characters, and then we're going to end it off with the most obnoxious video I can ever do is MLG Animal Crossing. So we have 3 more videos until we go back to the regular schedules of Zelda, Mega Man, and all that other stuff. But hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more Animal Crossing videos and you just randomly clicked this of a disheveled looking guy wearing a wool hat and a nice vibe shirt, you want to see more Animal Crossing videos, if you want to see anything, my last video I did was the RAM editing, how to inject a villager. If you want to see it, you can click over here. If you want to see my cooking series where I cook, where's my favorite series, what to do, I basically cook video game recipes, you can click right over here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out those videos and see and support me more, but don't be afraid to comment, rate, and subscribe. You help me raise money for charity, and I think it's a great way to do it. I don't know how to end a ranted video. But that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see more rants in the future, more unscripted rants about certain topics, I already did one about amiibos. I did one about Zelda way in the back of my hair. My hair is long right now. My hair was like that. I have a lot of hair on this head. But yeah, if you want to see videos like that, you just let me know. And yeah, if you're excited for my next Animal Crossing video, but I would love to see you guys, and please comment what you would like to see in the next Animal Crossing game. I know I've probably been looking at the wrong screen the whole time recording because I'm not using my webcam, I'm using my camcorder. I want to try to be a little bit more, have a little more quality in my videos. But thank you guys for all the support. I really love every single comment and all the support you've been giving me for the past years. And as always, stay sexy. Adios.